Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Myself. There we go. I've added myself to the stage. As you notice, I have clothing on today. I actually had to put on a proper bra. It's not going to be very comfortable going to town, but here it is. My outfit I got from Temu. At least the top I did. The pants I got from Fred Meyers. But I was running a little late because I had to find the hats. Since I have to go to town, I'm only going to do about a 30-minute live, and then I have to run to town really fast, get a heater, get candy, pick up my prescription, drop it off, and come home all before the little ankle biters start showing up at the door. But I had to find my hat. That I can wear into town. Makes my head itch, though. So, has anybody got any exciting plans for Halloween? For Samhain? I'm gonna get candy and probably wait by the door for 2 children to show up because everybody now does the good God, I'm gonna look like Brent Spinner did in Independence Day when he says they don't let us out much. What do you call it? Trunk or treats. We have a trunk or treat here in the town square. So most of the kids aren't going to go door to door in the cold to get candy. But I'm still going to have some to offer if they do show up. And then some to send with hubby to work tomorrow so I don't eat them all. Because anything that's left over with chocolate and caramel, yeah, I'll eat them. And Reese's. And at least with the Reese's, you get some protein. I want to say one of the bigger cups is like 2 grams of protein. So, I didn't put an announcement out that this was going to be live. So, hopefully more than one person shows up. That's just a truck. If not, I'll get my stuff done early. And to finally break down and get a container for crochet stuff. Yep. So, and then after talking to you guys and, thinking it out loud, I'm going to put my curtain back up. So that's one less thing I have to work on sewing here, which gives me more time to work on those little bags I want to try to design and see how they come out. So, yeah, hopefully someone does something fun and exciting for Halloween. Oh, no, I got to remind myself to get a salad mix to go with the pizza. Because that way, if we eat pizza, I won't be so tempted to start in on the chocolate. And I've been trying to stay away from sugar. And the only problem is at nighttime, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm craving sweets. So I've started having a small bowl of Choco Dino Bites, basically the Malt-O-Meal version of Cocoa Pebbles. Because Cocoa Pebbles has, what is it, BHT in it, and that's preservative, and that's not good for kids' reproductive systems. So I won't have that stuff in my house at all. So, yep. Hopefully somebody shows up. Where's somewhere I have I'm cold. Somewhere I have I have it all locked in here with, I think, my remote for my heater. I have a whole bunch of stuff on the side of me and my cups. There it is. Yes. Yeah, let's try to put the controller back without putting the cup back first. And there it make a. I'm gonna remind myself to make a note. There's my level, so I don't have to use my phone and get it full of resin. So, good God, that thing's loud. I've got. Oh, I am not used to wearing anything that's pokey, and it doesn't even have an underwire. Oh, I dropped something. Hold on. It doesn't even have an underwire. It's just got this stiff material that sticks underneath there, and I'm not used to it anymore. I mean, it's another reason if I have to have a double mastectomy, I want the doctor to make them nice and perky so I don't have to worry about it. I won't have to worry about a bra if I can get that done, but I still don't know. I gotta file my fingernail. I lost one just now. So, yeah. Might as well file it so I can glue it back on so I can run out the door here in about 25 minutes. It's going to hang out for about 30 and see and let people know that I actually do own other clothes besides the little tiny, cami. Well, they're not really tiny because they're mine. Spaghetti strap stuff. So I actually wear clothes. I don't think I put it on YouTube. A black and white I did for TikTok. And it was like kind of goofing off to the song that came with the filter. And then I got a thing. It was limited. It was limited to, the adult audience. Granted, I don't make my stuff for kids. It's pretty obvious. I can cuss like a sailor. But they nailed me for nudity in the same tops I wear all the time. I was like, dude, no, this is what I wear. Look at the rest of my videos. It's nothing different. I don't know if it's because it was black and white. They thought, I have no clue. But yeah. So much to do. Got to get my cat in before I leave. That's another reason I'm cutting this to 30 minutes. So I can find Larry because he's outside. And oh, good Lord. Last night I went to call for little Mama's because she went outside earlier and and I have Boots that I feed. He's a tomcat that kind of keeps, the little tiny critters out of the yard and, so they don't come into the house where it's warm. And he had a little tiny orange kitten with him. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know what to do. I want to get it so it's comfortable enough with me. And then I guess if it's take it down and have it fixed for whichever end it is kind of fixing it's going to be. But hopefully it kind of moves its way across the street and finds another place. Oh, yes. Yes, ours changes. Oh, so is it only 9:30 there instead of 10:30? Yeah, ours changes this weekend. So, getting ready to go. Oh, 8:30. Oh, how nice. It's not too late. What do you call it? Shit. I forgot. Oh, I'm only going to be on here for a short time because I got to run into town, pick up a heater and a container because I need a place for the different balls of yarn. And I need to get candy for tonight for kids who may or may not show up. I think I only had like 2 groups of kids last year. So I ended up with a lot of candy left. So I'm only going to buy a bag or 2. Then I got to get my meds. So I'm going to go to town in my shirt from Temu and the hat. keep my head warm. But yeah, I'm gonna curl it up in the back so I can lift my head up. But if a little bit of hair I had left on my head. Um, there's a local guy here who's got one of those in purple. I wish I would have got mine in purple. So oh gosh, that's what when uh Joann's was going bankrupt. I think they still are. Joann's fabric store. Turns out they're not closing stores, but that's the first thing hubby told my youngest, that your mom's going to be down there buying every piece of fabric she can fit into the car before they close. So, and you have fireworks for Samhain? That's awesome. Hi, Brazzy. Thank you. My shirt from Temu I finally get to wear, and I actually had to put on a real bra. That's to deal with it for a couple hours, then go back to the old built-in ones that come in those camis I wear. Like I said, if I have to lose them both, I'm gonna make them perky enough I don't have to wear a bra when they put the add-ons on. So yeah. But like I said, it's just gonna be one till about a 30-minute show because I gotta get to town and get back and remember to remind myself to get not pizza, a salad to go with the pizza for dinner. So I have something healthy to eat besides candy and pizza. So, yeah, I could have went this morning, but I just did not have the gumption. It was too cold. It's still too cold. I don't want to go outside. So I'll dig out my my Killstar Assassin's long sweater with it won't work with the hat, but it'll work with the rest of the outfit. So hey, Misha. It's okay. I'm not gonna be on long anyway, love. Just for about 30 minutes. But the hood's one of those that kind of come over, and that's why they call it the assassin's cloak from Killstar. So yeah, it was it's warm too. I really like it. It's got the thumb holes, but I think I'm gonna have to get the little dots of Velcro and stick it to each side so that if I put something in the pockets, they don't fall out. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not going too far. I'm just going to the local. Well, not. I have to go into town, but no. And then to the Walmart. You got to go to the Walmart, but that's just a that's pickup on the side. So, but I need a new heater for the kitchen because it's taking forever for the resin to cure because now it's cold at nighttime, and where I do all my resin stuff is on the wall, the back wall, so it gets this cold out there, and it only stays about 60 some degrees at nighttime, and it doesn't cure it oh shit, speaking of curing and resin, check this out. I did that one big one I showed you guys yesterday that was white that I screwed up, and after talking with Todd Matrix Rabbit last night, why I had forgotten this I don't know, but I'm glad I talked to Todd. Thank you. You are, yeah, I'm gonna wear my hat to Wally World and Kroger. Yep. To encase this in resin face side up. No, that's not the one I'm gonna put in resin, but that's not the one I've got cleaned. But it's this that's been this one but cleaned, so that I can kind of make sure all the bubbles are off the top and set in resin before I put it into more resin. Clear resin into clear resin. You won't even notice it wasn't poured in there like it was, not naturally isn't quite the word, but yeah. So let me see if I can find it. It came out really cool looking. Hello, Finder. There we go. Nope, that's the news blast. There we go. Close the news blast. I've already done those. Okay. But I told you I'd put some glow in the dark rocks at the bottom. With the bubbles, I just sometimes you can use a little bit of heat, sometimes alcohol, just depends. Stir really slowly. But that's that one pyramid I made yesterday with the glow in the dark rocks. They don't glow for very much. They were just little 70-some cents rocks I got on Temu so I could show the granddaughter, what glow in the dark is so she could understand. So, but here, no, it doesn't work from this end. It doesn't work from the StreamYard side to go to the other picture. And that's how it kind of looked sideways. I took the pictures really fast, but before they faded. But a lot of times you can just let your resin sit. I use the med cups, those little 2-3 ounce med cups. If you let them sit there, the bubbles come to the surface, and you can either take a toothpick. I have this is gonna get too warm now. I have like a little blowtorch thing that I do, or alcohol. Put a fine mist of alcohol over the top. I just use my alcohol fuel, and that takes care of the bubbles. You just kind of you can't go very far from it because you're constantly going back for the first 30 minutes it's been poured, because that's when it's workable. So still don't think I'll make another one with a black cap like that, because then it just kind of darkens what's ever underneath it. So I still have my Wi-Fi on this phone. Yeah. There you go. And the other phone was on yesterday. That's why I kept getting a Wi-Fi signal when I'm the only one in the house using Wi-Fi. But kind of excited to actually go out dressed up in something, because I shop in those tops I wear here every day. When I go grocery, probably not tomorrow. But because I think it's supposed to be like 40 degrees and rain, I might actually have to wear clothes. But I'll wear a sports bra instead of this thing I got on now. But is anybody doing anything exciting tonight? Going to any costume parties? Anything like that for Halloween? I always thought it was fun to, see what all the kids are dressed up like. But now all they want to do is go to trunk or treat and then go home and stuff their face. So, yeah. At least it's not snowing. At least it's not snowing, because yesterday we had an alert for snow. Thank goodness it never snowed. But oh God, I used to take the time to scare the kids, but where did I put it? I found it. I found what I thought my youngest wanted me to buy, and he informed me that I bought his nightmare. This is the little thing he hated. Stroby the ghost. Yeah. And pretending no one's home. Yeah. I thought about doing that. But then I thought, well, no, the daycare kids are going to want to come along. Okay. I think my batteries are still in here. This thing used to scare the ever-loving tar out of him. and it's sound activated. And it's just all it is got the weight. It's just plastic, and it's got the weight inside that moves. And I hung it when I bought the one I had when he was little from a plant hook on the ceiling. Oh yeah, he was like 4 when we moved out here, so he was like 3, I think, when I bought this at good old Payless. And yeah, his daughter thinks it's a blast. She loves it. So, but you know, I'm gonna keep it for him. So when I die, it goes to him. That'll be his little Halloween gift. I've still got his stuffed pumpkin he liked to play with as a kid. So I have to go get treats. That's why I'm only going to be on here for about 30 minutes. I got to go into town and buy them still. I should have went yesterday, but I didn't want to leave the house. So thank you, Ruth. It's my shirt from Temu. And I can get some of the odd clothing that I was kind of hoping this actually was lace, but it's not. But it's kind of got its plus side though, that it won't tear in the washing machine. Yep. I can find some of the weird clothes that you just can't find off the rack any other place. Go to Temu. So it's polyester. My nose itches. It stirred up dust. It's polyester, so I got to get used to that. I'm not a fan of polyester at all. So thank you. And I can holiday. It's the holiday that I can wear it. And then I'll put it in the closet for another year. And just cross my fingers. I have boobs to put it in for next year. Yeah. So. Oh, I know. I know. I loved what Miss V said. I can't remember exactly how to pronounce her name. She put she doesn't need a costume for Halloween. She's a witch all year long. So, yep. It's like me. I don't have to wear green on St. Patrick's Day. I have green tattoos. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll probably get a few strange looks when I get to Fred Meyer's, and definitely when I show up at my doctor's office. So, yep, because it's a very Christian doctor's office, which is cool. Doesn't bother me any. The best part of that thing is they're independent, not attached to any hospital whatsoever. So they can send me wherever I want to go. So, but this is my day to shine. Though I did have Christmas music on the other day. I was looking for the fireplace look, on the TV. And then, I have the curtains closed, so I'll close the curtains so the neighbors don't think there's a fire in my living room. And so because I didn't get to the cabin this fall because they're still working on the damn place. So I didn't get my sitting in front of the wood stove time. And there was one 4K with Christmas music. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, thank you. It's gonna be colder. What do I say? I go outside, it's colder than my tits in a brass bra. Like the old saying, it's colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra. It's colder than my tits in a brass bra outside. So, yeah. God, I gotta get this other fingernail glued back on because it looks like I don't have a finger. It's like I cut my finger off. So, but hopefully there is some candy left out there, and besides just a bag of Smarties, or what else do they have? they put in those odd the candies that are usually at the very bottom that you eat last. Nobody wants to touch. Though, what is it they have in those that I usually eat first? The Sixlets. I don't know if y'all remember Sixlets that are um little candy coated chocolate, milk chocolate little balls in a tube. At one point in time, I found uh big ones in a tube, but the Sixlets was what I would get at school in high school. That would be my lunch. A tube of Sixlets and a pop would be my lunch in high school. So, oh, yeah, right. No, I mean, the raisins are good for you. Nature's candy, as they used to market them as. But no, even chocolate covered, I'll pass. You know, now chocolate covered macadamia nuts, I'm good with those. But yeah, what else is the other one? Bottle caps. Remember those fizzy bottle cap candies that we'd get? And um, what's the other one that we'd have? Necco wafers. I'm pretty sure they're still selling them. I think someone bought the company before because they were going to go out of business. But I think somebody might have bought the Necco company. They did the hearts and those little circles that that came in some really weird flavors. Um, like the black licorice ones, or what else was it? The chocolate ones weren't bad. They even made tubes of just straight chocolate ones. And then there was the mint flavors. Root beer. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, they had a root beer flavor. But yeah, those were kind of fun. And then, of course, candy corn. I'm sure most of us kids who lost our teeth, would shove them in the place of our teeth just for the fun of it to make it look like we still had teeth still. But I will eat, what was it? If you get the big bag from Costco, and I'm not going all the way down to Costco because I got to go there tomorrow. Um, Almond Joys first. Then I'll start in on Twix, and then Milky Ways, and then finally to Snickers. But that's my candy preferences. I'm going through Halloween candy. So, because then, yeah, I like peanut butter cups. They're good, but they stick to the roof of my mouth, and um, just I can eat a couple of them, and then they get too sweet, and they make my teeth hurt. So, the, the local URM store, uh, well, it's like what people who have small, tiny grocery stores, if they need something for their store that they forgot to order, they can run to there and get it. They had a container of Reese's peanut butter filling that my son kept trying to con me into buying. I'm like, no, no, you do not need it. Because he'd sit there with a spoon and just eat it. I'm like, no, that's too much garbage for you to eat. So, I have to have a couple of days to mourn Halloween before they start throwing up Christmas stuff. Yeah, I've got a couple pieces in here. I got to figure out some crow pieces I don't know where I'm going to put them. But they were Halloween decorations from a couple years ago. Uh, now that makes me wonder. Hopefully, they still have some candy. They should. May not be the best, but would kids may not be thrilled, but I would be thrilled because then if it's not the best candy and I don't like it, I won't eat it. So I got in a habit of buying candy at the very last because my oldest would eat them before Halloween. I think one year I got I spent like $50. This is before inflation on candy, and there wasn't a whole lot left by the time Halloween got here. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. What was it? My oldest. I'm like going. I got this text last night, and I'll read it, and it just cracks me up. I put it up on my Facebook. He sends me. No, cancel. There we go. He sends me this text last night. He says, "I just want you to know you made me the person who I am because you bought me Limp Bizkit's Significant Others and Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP on CD when I was a kid." And I said, "You're strong, independent, and you don't give a fuck. I raised you right." So I was like, wow, did we just come home from our therapist? So I'm surprised he didn't say he also raised us on Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, South Park, and took him to go see Carlin twice. But yeah, that cracked me up last night. I was like, yeah, and I still listen to that shit now in my car. So, well, guys, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta go get this done so I can get back. Because kids usually want to start if they start trick or treating at about 4 o'clock around here. Because they're out of school and they've ran home and they want candy. So I got to get moving so I can get back. But I love you all, and I will be back tomorrow, and I'll let you know if I had 1, 2, or maybe a 10 kids show up tonight. I don't know. But all my love, Miss Dragon. Have a happy and safe, blessed Samhain. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll catch you on the drive into town tomorrow because it's shopping day. But I'll go live on the drive into town. So I'll still catch you guys tomorrow. Just probably maybe 11:30 or 12, I think, whenever my butt gets moving. Yeah. All right. I will catch you tomorrow. I love you all. Have a great Halloween. Ding.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.